Hi, my name is Cody Hendricks, and I'm the curator for the Visual Arts Center. And today, I'm in the Bates Trimble Gallery at your Washington Pavilion, and we're going to be talking about the ceramics exhibition, Ancient Alchemy. So what we're looking at behind me is a series of ceramic objects. Now, the first question that I always get when we're talking about ceramics is, what's the difference between ceramics and pottery? Well, pottery is something very specific. Pottery is thrown on a wheel. It's a cylindrical object. As the wheel rotates, it creates a vessel that often would hold water or food. Now, that history is roughly 70,000 years or more old. It's one of the first practices of art making that humans have done. So when we took a look at this exhibition, and when I started to think about what would be valuable to show you in ceramics, was a full breadth of what's happening in about a 150-mile radius of where we're living right here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. This exhibition, titled Ancient Alchemy, refers to the process that ceramics turn from clay into ceramic, but also the history of the practice. So again, mentioning we're dealing with the 70,000 plus tradition, 70,000 years of making, not to mention the material of clay being transformed into ceramic. So that process is done through an alchemy process. So when we look behind me here, we're actually seeing the work of about 17 artists from the area, as well as 9 pieces from our permanent collection. Some things you could take note of are the various surfaces and techniques. You have everything from Shannon Freewald, who's the professor at SDSU, making these objects here, which are very non-traditional, to Michael Hill, who is a USD professor. Michael's work is raku in a more traditional vessel that we're used to seeing. There's a really excellent object on the far side made by Alyssa Wenth, who's a professor out of Iowa, and that object is really exploring what the potential of ceramics can do. And when I took a look at this, I really wanted to say, what's the total breadth of what we can see? So everything from that very traditional object that we're used to seeing from ancient Egypt or ancient Greece, all the way forward to the really sculptural dynamic of ceramics. So if you get a chance and you want to look at some of these artists, you can go to our website and you can search Ancient Alchemy, and you can see the list of artists that we have exhibiting inside this show, and you can take the chance to go see what they're doing.